I'm Jess.
And I'm Katie.
And we're back again. It's like our August thing, scrapping together.
Fun times. So we have challenged ourselves this time to use branding strips. So we've both got a stack of branding strips, and yeah, our challenge is we're not sort of scrap lifting or anything, we're just using up branding strips. Everyone has them lying around, some people throw them out.
I've pre-cut mine in half, just FYI.
I have not.
I've got the Heidi Swap Wolfpack collection branding strips.
And I've got the pink paisley, whimsical collection. And all the ephemera and stuff over here too. So
yeah,
we're just gonna have a play with branding strips and see how we go. I'm sorry, you'll be able to probably two things. You'll be able to hear my baby crying. He is with his dad, so don't. He's not being left on his own.
Totally.
But it's almost feeding time, and he didn't have a very big sleep this morning, so he's probably a bit hungry. So we'll get through this, and then I'll feed him. But also the shadows. It's mid-morning here, and the sun comes right in. So.
And what the shadow is that you can see is the actual camera stand. So unfortunately, we can't move those and take the camera stand away. So I have got 3 pictures here of my little boy. He's getting a bit brave and he's starting to climb a tree. Not on his own. I have to be there to put him into the tree because he can't actually climb up it. But he's quite excited about life.
Yeah, and my photos, well, I think they're cute. They're, I wanted to capture a photo of my son's birthmark. So this is it here in more close-up. Because everyone always says, it looks like a heart. And it does. He's got 2 little ones that look like a heart. And then the top one doesn't look like a heart. But they're strawberry birthmarks, so he was only a few weeks old here, and they're still super cute. They're quite raised now, and apparently they'll just get bigger and more raised for the next few years, and then they'll start to fade, and eventually, I don't know whether they'll fade away to nothing, but they'll probably fade. They'll certainly not be raised, and they'll fade. So I thought I would capture them while I could, because
Your
it's
branding
cute.
strips must be a little bit thicker than mine. This does not fit.
No, it's a tight fit for me too.
Yeah, right.
I'll probably move to the thin one.
Yeah,
so,
I'm thinking that too.
Yeah, I have decided, well, I think I've decided that I'm actually going to go with my typical style, although since I've been using cut files, I haven't done this as much.
Breaking out.
Of creating a, pattern paper section of pattern paper on my white cardstock, which is what I always used to do. So that's what I'm doing.
So I just realised these are in centimetres, not inches. The cardstock.
I flipped them because they had glue on the back, and I knew we'd just glue on our layout, and I didn't have time to clean them.
I need the measure. I need to know where.
Nah, you just wing it.
No.
I got a ruler.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, a tea ruler too.
Yeah, that's new. I haven't used it yet. Me, who
Careful.
who measures nothing, has a T-square ruler.
And me, who measures everything, does not.
I should add that to the
the list. We're making advent calendar lists of all the things I say I don't have. Katie's like, oh, I can add that to the advent calendar present buying list. So what I'm trying to do is find approximately the middle of this page to point my little arrow here. And because it is 12 by 12, that's about, 15 and a bit centimetres. So about there. Because I think once I've got this first one, I can move back over now, thanks Katie. The rest should be a bit easier, I hope.
So hopefully everyone's had a good day. It's a nice day here actually. It's winter.
A lovely day.
It's quite cool outside, but the sun's, as you can see, is quite strong. Although the clouds are here, so the lighting will probably change quite a lot.
But you guys know we're just human people. Can't control the sunshine.
No, we can't.
And we don't win the lottery, so we haven't bought those really awesome
No, we haven't.
camera lights. Just 2 girls scrapping in a closet.
And disgustingly messy room.
I call it a closet. It's not. It is a room. And it actually used to look a lot bigger.
Well, it hasn't changed in size. It does fit a queen size bed in it. I mean, not with my scrap stuff in here, obviously.
You can't tell.
But this used to be and will become, again, our spare room.
When you look at it now, which obviously you can't though, it has made it look really small, having all of Katie's like desk and stuff. Her partner's just done the same thing. He just moved into the other spare room that used to have a queen size bed in
But
it.
when she means he moves in, she means his office has moved.
Oh yes, sorry.
I haven't kicked him out of our bedroom.
You could.
Yeah, we've got 5 rooms. He'll be right.
You go downstairs. No. No, yeah, sorry. He moved his office into that room. And once again, the same thing. Once you put all his desks in there, and then he's musician as well, his piano in there. It's like a tiny room, but it looked so normal size when you had a bed in it.
Yeah, well, it is normal size. Yes, we're doing some shuffling of things just to move Link. Upstairs we have a nursery, which is actually quite small.
Yes.
And so he's up there currently, which is opposite our bedroom, which is handy. But we're going to move him to his forever room. Yeah, which is downstairs. At the moment, I'm not in a huge rush to move him because he still feeds twice.
I wouldn't want to move him
overnight.
until I'd stopped feeding him.
But I can't see that changing anytime soon. But my partner is a teacher, and so he doesn't love to do big kind of, household chores like that, like moving whole rooms on the weekends, because he likes to have his weekends to, do his schoolwork and plan, but also just to rest and
have a break.
And so it's the school holidays here, and so he wanted to move it now, and so that was fine. So he's moved. And I am kind of slowly working through cleaning up my office.
Which I love, because it means like she makes a pile of stuff that she needs to move on from her office.
Yes.
And that means it goes to me.
Yeah, I have no problems decluttering things that I don't use.
I do. I'm a hoarder.
Yeah. So I will be decluttering again when I'm here, because I've learnt now over the years what I like and what I know that I'll use. And so now
You're good at that, actually.
I'm actually fine with getting rid of things that I know I won't use.
You're very good at that. Is there any rhyme or reason to how you're putting those down, or
Nope.
just whatevs?
Just whatevs.
Whichever one you pick up.
Yep. Oh, and not putting the same pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Similar patterns beside each other, but yeah. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, actually. I do have to move my craft room out into our dining room, which you'd think is a bit weird because we have 5 bedrooms, but it's just we're keeping the nursery as a nursery, even though we currently only have 1 baby, and we might only ever have 1 child, but we don't know at this point. And the nursery's upstairs, and I just can't be bothered moving all of my craft room upstairs.
Because she's
to only
already
have to
done
move it
that.
again.
It used to be upstairs, so she had to move it from upstairs to downstairs, and now she needs to move it again. And so going back upstairs, you know what it's like. You've got a desk, you've got your cabinets, you've got your Calyx unit. No one wants to do that.
No. So I will be condensing all my things. I've got 2 Calyx units, one 4x4 and one 2x4. And the only trouble with them is that I keep making more albums and having to have more space in my Calyx unit for my albums, which means less space for
the things.
Yeah.
I agree. That's my problem too.
So that's a bit of a pain. But anyway.
I actually had a try of digital scrapbooking. Photoshop Elements, I think it's called. You can get a month trial for free. So I downloaded that, and I downloaded some free like digital scrapbook collections just to have a bit of a play with, just to explore what digital scrapbooking would be like, and to see how difficult it was and all that. And I must say it was not difficult, really, at all. Obviously my layouts were a little bit simpler because I was only just learning. But it probably took me the same amount of time, let's be honest, but I was learning. But I don't think it was for me. I didn't have the same feel as what real scrapbooking feels like. And I also know because I was getting free stuff off the internet, it wasn't really my style necessarily that I was able to get for free, download for free. But I didn't want to spend money on anything yet because I wasn't sure what I'd think of it. Because I started playing with that idea because I thought, well, then you could just make little photo books, and obviously the spines of photo books are a lot smaller and they take up a lot less room. You can have
Finished?
Yeah, on my shelf, on my Kallax unit, but I don't think it's going to be the way I go.
No, I do, I probably haven't told people this, but I do digital project life for, I'm creating an album for Link. So his sort of first year album. I don't know if I'll continue it beyond 1 year yet, but I'm definitely doing 1 year. What are you looking for?
The navy, I think I need to, oh, and the black.
There's the navy. There's a black. This is not a great black. It doesn't dry particularly well.
Oh, well, then I don't want it.
No, sorry.
Don't you have the classic craft? I mean, the
This is
Heidi Shine
no,
black.
I don't.
Well.
I've got silver.
No.
I've got grey.
Oh yeah, that'll be better.
It's a different brand.
Oh, so cute.
It's called Stormy Weather. You have to give
Still need a shake?
Yeah.
Color Blast.
Anyway, what was the thing? Yes, I'm creating a digital Project Life album for Link. Because of his medical condition, there was lots that I wanted to journal. And plus, I'm going to turn it into a photo book because I thought he'd be more likely to
Take that with him.
Yeah, keep that.
My poor small children I've only done their first years, and I won't do, I will continue scrapbooking after they're one, but I just do one family album because it's very hard to, that perpetual trying to keep up concept. And I'm also glad that I never have caught up because I want to have something to scrap, but my poor children will have 3 books to take with them, and Jack loves looking at them now, but I can imagine my 20-year-old son moving out of home and his mum saying, "Here are your 3 scrapbooks. Take those to your new house." Oh, can you move that? It's got a bigger shadow. And he's going to say, "Haha, you're funny, Mum."
One day he'll probably want them, particularly when he has
His wife will want them anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I hope she
Or his
will.
husband.
Sorry, yes, thank you. Do you finish these before you cut the edges, or do you like to
I
use
finish
up?
them before I cut the edges, but that's just me.
But so use this up now?
Oh, yeah, but if you don't want to, I'll use it.
I'm just backing my photos. No biggie.
No biggie. Yes, I like to use every last shred.
Oh no, I would too. That's not what I meant. Sorry, I meant do you use all the easy part and then
Yes.
end up with a whole bunch of them that you're like,
No, I
no,
try
not
to
to
use
the
them up.
edges.
In one
Yeah.
go. I don't know why people wouldn't. I mean, I don't know anyone who wouldn't.
Oh no, such a waste. Like you're
Cut.
literally throwing it away.
Yeah.
Money. Oh, I've used way more. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
I put one in the middle, but... okay. So my title's going to be marked with love because,
It's so cute.
how cute. And I've got to cover up these 2 holes here because they're from the branding strips from the 12 by 12 paper pad.
Yeah. I was wondering about that. My best friend, her daughter was born with a few birthmarks on her face. Cherry birthmarks as well, strawberry birthmarks.
Did she? I thought or were they stalk bites?
Oh, they might have been stalk bites actually, because they weren't as big as Link's.
No, they weren't.
But she had this really cute. Easy to say now because they definitely faded away. But she had this really cute, mustache. And it's totally gone. You cannot see it at all, except when she gets grumpy. She gets this little mustache coming under her nose. I know Mum looks at her and goes, I know you're feeling grumpy. I'm not. Think you might be. I see your mustache.
Dry.
Do you just stick on top even though it's wet?
Yeah, or just
gun.
behind you. Now I get the paper towel and
I'll roll it off.
yeah, behind you.
Do you do what people do with like the whole roll? And
Yeah, there's not that much on that roll, so yeah.
No. Never done this before. Doesn't matter which direction?
No.
I've seen people do it in videos. How come it doesn't like take the colour away?
I don't know. Because I think it's already like,
There.
if you did it straight away, it would.
But you're just picking up the
Yeah,
wet spots so you can keep scrapping.
exactly.
Is that really why? Just because no one wants to wait for it
Yeah,
to dry?
I think so.
Yeah. Cool.
Look at me just sticking crap down everywhere. Not even thinking about it.
Best way to scrap, man. Get it done. Someone told me that in my latest video I was explaining that I liked to lay out, but I didn't love it. And someone told me that Amy Tangerine says quite often, apparently, I said I didn't know this, sometimes you can go with the saying, better to be scrapped than perfect. And I quite liked that because it wasn't bad. There's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't love it. And it was one more off my to-do list.
I agree. And given that our to-do lists of scrapbooking never ending, it's like, just get it done. That's why I don't like to measure and overcomplicate things. Because I'm like, just get it done.
But I'm such a perfectionist in all aspects.
You are, that's true. I love these stickers.
I quite like scrapping with Katie because I've mentioned this a few times in my layouts. I message her a lot when I'm scrapbooking. Because even if she doesn't know, she can just make the decision for me and then it's been done. And I don't have to worry too much about it. But while we're here, I don't even have to message it. I don't have to stop. It's just, hey, what do you think of this? Just checking. All goods, all goods.
I really like this collection, but I don't know what I'm going to do with all these bits. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to download Virginia's cut file. It says one of her
something
crafty ones.
Yeah, good
She's
one.
got 3, I think, or 4 maybe
There
that
that
she
she
created.
made for International Scrapbook Day, yeah.
Yeah, that are all about crafting. Like one says Craft-A-Math and
Yeah, the Craft-A-Math.
So I think I'll just put everything that's like crafty related. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Okay, back to what I was actually doing. I'm gonna fill this little hole here with something.
So I pre-prepared the things that I thought I would like to use for the layout and put them in this little bin of Katie's. I know you can't see it now because I've pulled it off screen, but just that's what I'm doing. I feel like this is the cute photo because he's like, he's actually throwing bark at me. Can't really see it, but it's blurry just there. Which one of these looks better? That one or that one?
That one.
Thank you. See, done. The problem I find with this Wolfpack collection is they're quite a bit of acetate, which I find hard to use. Often I will stick acetate onto white cardstock and then cut it out. Then the other problem is there's a lot of things with words on them. So an outdoor life is a life well lived is super cute. Stay curious is super cute. Be brave is super cute. I took a walk in the woods and came out taller than the trees.
Do you reckon I can put random animals on a page?
Yeah.
Bunny and a fox.
Where'd you put that little scrap of white? I need to back that because I want it to go there and you're not going to be able to read it. How would you just put glue all over? Because I want to stick it on like that.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I was thinking. There should be a thing to peel, shouldn't there?
Yeah, but I can never find them.
I don't know if this one has it. don't think it does.
Right, I need some more flowers.
So Katie and I are both more than making the most of our partners being on school holidays and giving mummies a holiday, because we don't get one very often,
No,
as you know.
Yeah.
Although.
No, I was going to say mine. I can still hear him whinging.
Yeah, I know.
So he's struggling a bit out there. Not my partner, my child. My partner's fine.
It's possible that mine's whinging too. I'm just at your house, so win-win for me. Sent the big one off to school today. Not real school. It's just what we call daycare, because Daddy goes to school and Jack goes to school. And Daddy's got the baby.
Is it purple? Yeah, okay.
So what I'm doing here with the acetate, because as you know it can be a little bit tricky, I've just got the Tombow Mono Liquid Glue Multi, and I'm just spreading the glue as evenly as I can all over the entire piece of acetate so you don't have any glue marks, and I'm just using my finger because I'm lazy. I've got a baby wipe here to clean up my
still
fingers.
wet?
I think so. And then I know you can't really see, so sorry. And then I'm just putting it onto some scrap white paper, and I'm going to cut around it because I wanted, you can't read these very well when you layer them on top of something else. So just rubbing the glue that I accidentally got on the front of the acetate off.
That's the problem with that Tombow glue. It's very good glue.
It is actually too good. I'm going to be really controversial. I don't think I like it. I can't touch anything. So just saying, I don't think it's for me. Ooh, put that too high.
Oh well.
Where are your little scissors? Do you have pointy skinny ones though? Those are too little. It's okay. Just looking.
Oh, my poor child.
Do you need to go?
Nah. He is not a happy chappy.
Katie might finish quicker than I do anyway. And then
I will definitely finish quicker than you do.
Well, I'm now fussy cutting, so yeah. Last video, if you watched, Katie helped complete my layer. Which she will do again, says I. Or she'll go and get her small child.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Bunny bunny. And I'll put in a little flower up there.
Usually I would fast forward this stuff. But
Yeah, I know. There's so many things where I was like, I would have fast forwarded that. I would have cut that out, like putting my title down once I'd showed everyone what it was.
Well, and we can't even, like, I mean, you could stop. And not literally, like, you could stop scrapbooking, we could pause the video, I could finish cutting out,
Yeah.
and we could start again, but, you know.
What is the point? The sooner we finish, the sooner my child can have some food and go back to bed. He's just a bit tired.
Taylor's oldest time.
Really?
Danny was playing it.
That's because my partner plays music to my son all the time. And yeah, he was playing Beauty and the Beast.
And he's really funny.
There you go.
He sings along, but he doesn't sing. He like talks the words. He can sing, he just doesn't. And he just, yeah, talks the words along.
Guess what?
You finished, I know. Well, help me again. I've not done anything. I haven't even embellished yet.
I'm going to use these ones.
Like, I know it's not a competition to be fast or anything like that, people, but this is ridiculous.
I'm telling ya. You just don't need to overcomplicate things.
What I say, quick game's a good game. That's what you do.
Not the green. Not the green.
Oh, honey.
I know, I can just hear my child fussing in the background.
He's actually, like, he's not, here I am saying, oh honey, oh honey. He's not, he's fine. He's sooking. He's not, like,
He's just
hysterically
whinging.
crying or
No,
anything. He's just,
He just got up far too early from his half-hour nap.
yeah, mine did too, actually. Got up a bit too early. He'll be ready for me to go home too. I actually think I'm going to keep this simple. Would you put the title there where I've got it?
Yeah. I would.
Do you want to help?
Do I need sprinkles?
Yeah. It's really boring. No, it's not boring. That sounds awful. That's not what I meant.
It also goes like this because my trimmer doesn't cut straight.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, it's alright. It's perfectly imperfect.
Probably should have glued that. They don't always stick.
Actually,
those
oh,
ones.
that's a little bit of gold.
Just do navy.
Yeah, well. I say on my videos all the time that I don't care if I use up, or not if, when I use up my gold one of these, but I'm really going to be devastated when I use this navy one.
Yeah, I really love the navy. It's true. I'm sure after all the panic with the gold one, everyone found amazing alternatives.
Yeah, they have.
I'm sure there are amazing alternatives in the navy as well.
Yeah, I think there is too. I just really like it.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't really matter if I get it on yours, does it?
No, I've got navy. Go for it. Add a little something. Too many words.
Yeah. I thought that.
I find that's tricky. It's all white, baby.
Yeah, I know.
Whinge.
It's only been 2.5 hours since he fed last. It's just that he likes feeding very regularly, this child.
He's a cobbleguts.
Well, I don't know. I blame the hospital. No, I blame the hospital. It's not. I mean,
not like
he
that.
was on such a schedule at the hospital when he was in there. Every 3 hours on the dot, he was
doesn't
fed.
know how to break it.
And he still loves to be fed every 3 hours. Overnight, he can go slightly longer, but not much.
As we said, no great sleep school if he ever needs it.
Yeah. We might one day. We'll just see.
No rush, no rush.
We'll see. We're going to see the surgeon, his surgeon, and speech therapist. Speech therapist.
I find that interesting.
The end of
what does the speech
July.
therapist do? He doesn't talk. Like he's a baby.
It's about swallowing.
Oh, you're right.
So they're checking his swallow, make sure he swallows fine, and he has a safe swallow, and then we can start solids.
Yeah, so I don't know in the country you are from, listeners, but in Australia we are recommended to do solids. Used to always be at 6 months. It's now since moved a little bit. They say between 4 to 6 months, but there's like these 5 signs you need to look for to see if your baby is ready, which is to do with you know, watching food, being curious about food, putting things in their mouth, not like toys, like, you know, when you're eating, wanting to grab it, being able to sit up on their own, having good head and neck control, all of that kind of stuff is important. But in Katie's case, with baby Lincoln, it didn't matter.
No.
They needed to wait until he'd been checked by the speech.
Yeah, exactly. And his surgeon and gets given the all clear.
Which you'd want. That's totally fine.
Yeah. So that should be happening at the end of July and the start of August. And then we will start our solids journey.
And then he's going to like sleep like a dream all night with a very full tummy.
We will see. Okay, this is far too hard to cut. I'm not going to worry.
What were you going to do?
Oh,
down the
it's a
side.
little bit over the edge there. Just a tiny bit down there. But you won't even notice once it goes in the album.
Could I put Bunny somewhere?
Yeah.
Up the top?
That's right. I've got random animals on my layout that have nothing to do with it. At least yours is about, be brave. That's
Any
relevant.
of those I need? Oh, that was wet, wasn't it?
Yes. Nah. Maybe a couple of hearts if you really need them.
Yeah, I put a couple of those ones on. Could do a little bit of yellow, I guess. Hey.
What?
I don't do that.
Easier.
I don't do that. Explain to our viewers what you
I like
did.
to do this because then I can just pull it out like this and put them back in really easily. Got it from Mercy Tiara. That's what she does. And she's cool.
And I must admit, when I asked Katie just before, did she do that on purpose to a packet of her thickers? And she's like, yeah. I did say, Oh, that's a clever idea. Little did I know she's going to tag my stickers and do it. Put anything on, I don't care.
Well, have you stuck down all the other things?
Everything's stuck.
Oh, except for there.
No, that's stuck.
Oh, is it? It's crooked.
I wanted it crooked. It's artistic.
Yeah. You never do things crooked.
Well, you can straighten it. Yeah, I feel you need some yellow.
Well, that's the only yellow one there is.
Oh, of course. And probably don't add gold because I did silver.
Yeah.
Where are you going to
I'll add a little bit of pink just
Up
because you've
there?
got pink in the paper.
Or
Yeah.
over there?
No.
Or like completely
No.
different? No, not out on his own. He looks a bit sad.
Correct.
Oh yeah, cute. I do have pink in the paper. Oh,
Yeah.
my fingers are so gooey.
That's why I was like, I'll just add a couple little pink things because then, you'll use up your pink things, but then also it just ties in the paper.
Just FYI, people, this glue is so gluey.
Is that a word?
Gooey.
Oh, I thought you said gluey.
Well, it's that too. My glue doesn't like linger on your fingers. Like, you know how often with glue you can like rub your fingers and it comes off?
Move.
I can't. Oh yeah, I can enamel dot it. What about like down there? No, don't then. Let's just look at Not gonna go, not gonna go. I need some dots though.
Probably not those ones.
No, none of those are the right colour. The blue's close. But I don't want the rhinestones. Can they go in there? Is that
Yep.
the wrong collection?
Chop chop.
Yeah, almost.
Got to
finished.
feed my child.
I can't find the right. Help me find the right colour
Well,
then.
there might not be.
No, I think maybe that blue. Oh. No, they're too blue. That one's okay.
The black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'm just looking at the darkness. The darkness is what works. They're so cute.
I know, right? I think that's maybe a black.
Oh, what about in those old ones? There was a few blackies in there. Those old ones from yesterday.
Yeah, I do.
Otherwise, maybe the navy is a better.
Yeah, the navy will be fine.
Right, let's just pop on a couple of these people. And then, I wonder how long we've been going. 40 minutes. Always 40 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I have your pokey tool? These are really tiny. How do you get them?
I didn't need a pokey tool.
How do you get them?
I just used my fingers.
Too tricky for me.
33 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed us scrapping along together.
This is probably our last one for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little difficult to find the time. I mean, it's getting easier as all of our children get older, to leave them with their fathers or our mum. But then when our mum has to have them, she has to have all three, so that gets a bit much.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we will probably do a face-to-face video in September, so keep a lookout for that. We've got a exciting September series coming where we are hoping to do a video every day. We'll see.
If you're a long time watchers, we've done that once before. Twice before.
Yeah, maybe twice, scrap September. So yeah, we're hoping to do a video every day in September, but we're just realistic about our commitments now as mothers, which makes it a little bit trickier.
And it's what, early July, and we haven't started actually any of the September videos.
That's why I've done 3.
Oh, thanks. I haven't started any of the September videos, so we'll
yeah.
just see.
But we will at least be doing a whole series of videos in September, whether it's one every month or 2 weeks or something like that. Who knows? But just keep an eye out for it because it will be coming.
There will definitely be more than 2 a week. That's what we can say. Because usually, as you know, we have one that comes out Wednesday in Australia, Wednesday and Saturday. What, in America, Thursday and Sunday?
Cool. All right, we are done. So at least these look different.
Yeah, I know. Usually
our last two,
they look the same.
So I hope you liked our take on using branding strips in layouts, and you know, inspired
I did that
you
because you've got less shadow.
not to throw out. Oh yeah, that's all right. Not to throw out your branding strips.
Or if you feel like you have so many scraps that you just shouldn't keep your branding strips,
Just
don't.
chuck 'em. To be honest, I don't keep mine.
We both specifically cut these off paper to use today.
Yeah. So I don't usually keep mine. I'll keep them within their kits. Like I don't throw them out straight away, but I keep them within their collection. And then once I've kind of used up enough of the collection that I can't really make much more of the layouts with it, I will throw out scraps that are this size and then put the bigger size scraps in with my other scraps, because I find if I keep scraps of this size, I just don't use them.
Yeah, I'm the same. So I keep every last little scrap I can with my kit until I've finished with my kit, and then I mix in any of my leftover bits and bobs. I mix those into my stash, and I throw away my small scraps and only keep large scraps. And with a kit, I buy one kit a month, one main kit a month, and I create approximately 4 12 by 12s and 4 Project Life pages. Well, I have an album share, so check that out.
Yeah, I don't do that. I buy collections when I like them, and will keep I don't buy everything in a collection. I will specify that. Like, there are certain things that I'll look at and go, I'm never going to use that, I'm not going to buy it. So I don't just buy a whole collection just because it matches. I just buy what I know I will use from that collection, and I keep it together and I scrap with that usually. But I don't buy it. I certainly don't buy things every month. But I've built up a fair few full collections, because it actually takes a long time to use a whole collection. Particularly when you just do something like this, because you know that this uses hardly any paper. So yeah, that's what I do.
Do you find you run out of embellishments before you run out of paper?
Yeah, usually. It depends if I do pattern paper backgrounds or white cardstock backgrounds.
And because you like white cardstock, that would be.
Yeah. All right. So we are finished. I'm going to go feed my child. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you guys in our next videos, whenever they might be, because we haven't scheduled these yet.
No.
To know when they're going up. Hopefully in August, or maybe September when you're watching it, and then they'll be part of the September series. Who knows? Time will tell. But all right, guys, we will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.